Are you one of those people who always fail to achieve the goals they set for themselves? You're not alone, so don't worry. Only 8% of people who set goals actually achieve them, according to a University of Scranton study. Then, how can you join that 8%? Set SMART goals. You can concentrate on what you genuinely want and consistently reach your goals by setting SMART goals. A study from Michigan State University found that only 43% of people with unwritten goals successfully completed them, compared to 76% of those who wrote down their goals and their plan of action. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you the steps of setting a SMART goal. Before that, please hit the subscribe button below and turn on the notification bell for other interesting videos from our channel. First, let us know what a SMART goal is before moving on to how to set it. SMART goals motivate you to transform your aspirations into more realistic objectives so you can easily track their progress. If you want to be sure you can accomplish a goal, consider whether it is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. The SMART method adds structure while eliminating the hazy elements of conventional goal setting. For instance, once you set a goal using conventional methods, the process ends. Your goal is broken down into manageable steps by the SMART process. You might want to think about changing your plan of action if your goal doesn't satisfy every SMART criterion. It is not smart if you have chosen precise, quantifiable goals that are pertinent to your job or interests but lack the time or resources required to accomplish them. As you now know what a SMART goal really is, let's head on to the next steps for setting a SMART goal. Number 1. A clear vision of the future. Finding your end goal is a crucial step that needs to be taken first, even though it is not a part of the actual goal-setting process. When it comes to goal setting, creating a future vision is frequently overlooked, but it will be essential when it comes to creating your goals. Your goals will serve as a barometer to determine whether or not you are making progress towards your vision. All should be able to see this vision of the future. The vision should serve as a daily reminder of where you're trying to go, whether you're at home or at work. Number 2. Prioritize. Once you've established your future vision, it's time to set priorities. Furthermore, setting priorities is a crucial step that should come before goal setting itself. It is not a part of the goal setting process itself. You'll select 3 or 4 areas to concentrate on in this step. It's okay if these focus areas are broad. We'll get to the specifics soon. You're prepared to start actually setting your goals once you've determined your top 3 or 4 priorities. Make room for 4 or 5 goals for each of the priority areas you've identified. You run the risk of pulling yourself in too many directions at once if you have too many objectives. Number 3. Be specific. Your goals will be open to interpretation if they aren't clear and specific, which will prevent you and/or your team from putting together a concentrated effort to achieve them. Start by posing questions like who is involved, what resources are involved, what is the timeline, which product service is relevant, why is this a goal, and similar ones to help you make your goals more specific. Number 4. Make them measurable. It's time to create KPIs, key performance indicators, for this step. A measurable value that aids in tracking your progress towards your objectives. Making your goals measurable will help you and/or those around you understand what success looks like and what failure looks like. If the goal has been achieved or not by the end of the defined term should be clear. Your goals will become measurable if you give them numbers, dates, percentages, dollars, etc. Another suggestion for developing measurable goals is to take into account both lagging and leading indicators. Leading indicators are a type of predictive measurement that show you how to accomplish a goal. A lagging indicator gauges the outcome or result in the end. A leading indicator might be the proportion of employees who wear masks, and the lagging indicator might be the quantity of COVID-19 cases. Consider your indications as you create your goals. You should aim for a balance between lagging and leading. Number 5. Make them achievable. Achievable goals are frequently used interchangeably with the term attainable, and they indicate that your team has a good chance of achieving them. Achievable goals should inspire you and or your team to perform at their highest level, but they shouldn't be so far away that they demotivate them from even trying. In the end, there ought to be a clear path towards achieving that objective. Number 6, make them relevant. A great way to completely demotivate yourself and or your team is to set irrelevant goals. They must be pertinent to their position within the organization if they are to inspire and motivate people to achieve their goals. Giving your human resources department sales targets is a clear example of an irrelevant goal. Include your team in the goal-setting process as a way to ensure that your objectives are meaningful to them. They will be much more committed to achieving their goals if they can have a say in what they are in this way. Number 7, make them time-bound. You will need a deadline for your goals. Setting a deadline may be uncomfortable, but it tells you and or the people around you when the goal will be completed or not. The end date will help determine whether you were successful or not. If it's too difficult to look ahead, break your goal down into smaller pieces and shorten the timeline. Give your team and yourself the chance to achieve more frequent updates and shorter-term victories. Number 8, gather input and consensus. This step will be essential if you're using the SMART goal setting process in a group. Giving your employees a voice and the chance to participate in the process will increase their commitment to it. Additionally, it's likely that your employees will be able to identify problems with the objectives. There may not be enough resources to accomplish the objectives. The numbers may not be realistic enough, or they may not be pertinent enough. Before making a decision, get the opinions of as many stakeholders as you can. Number 9, find an owner. And lastly, give each goal an owner if possible. The owner is in charge of advancing that objective. They shouldn't have to carry the entire burden, but they should make an effort to do so, either on their own or with assistance from others. Each goal should have an owner who is given responsibility or even consequences. They will be more motivated to see that the objective is achieved in this way. Setting goals is crucial, whether your approach is from a business or personal perspective. Setting goals will help you determine whether the actions you're taking are supporting your long-term vision and will serve as your ultimate yardstick for success, or not. So, make sure you follow the steps above for setting a SMART goal. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.